Eczema sucks. It hurts when you get in the shower. Skin stings like if you squeezed a lemon into a wound. Worrying about that moment when you turn the water on. The pain isn't constant, but it's enough. Wake up, blink and open your eyes. They feel tight and you can see tiny flakes of skin either side of the bridge between your eyebrows and your nose. Yes, once again, you've woken up with a dry, scaly face. It's about to start stinging once you begin moving your mouth. Trapped inside your own body, which sounds dramatic, and it is. Just learn to live with it. When you talk, you can feel your skin being pulled, a mask on top of your face that doesn't quite fit. You're constantly reminded with every chew or word or yawn, your skin has tiny tears that stretch each time you move your face. Each time you scratch and itch. Each time you react, your body punishes itself further. Instead, you just have to lay still or sit still, or attempt to ignore the burning, itching sensation because each scratch puts you further away from being healed. Each sensation you ignore, each itch you leave, leaves its own mark on you. You lose sleep, unable to relax, you need to scratch, you want to scratch, but you can't, yet you do. Sheets covered in flakes of skin, humiliating. It becomes hard to think of anything else, obsess over your skin, how it looks, how you feel about yourself. You wish you were different, or you wish that you had different skin. Not dry, not cracked, not stinging, but you don't, and that's that. With cracked skin and weeping wounds, you just have to crack on. Don't scratch, drink water, change your sheets, pat with the towel, apply cream, lie still, don't react. They notice, you feel it, feeling trapped. Bloody sheets, patchy skin. So much, and yet so little. It shouldn't feel this difficult. It's just skin. Eczema sucks. Yeah.
It's classic clickbait. And if you read that, you'll think, well, no wonder the prisons are full, the government has lost the plot. To be clear, you cannot go to prison for shouting at a dog. If you could, Barbara Woodhouse would have faced the death penalty. But the stats are shocking, and they haven't received much attention. The media have been far too busy reporting on a man shouting at a dog, and not busy enough reporting on the real crisis in our prisons. Now, I should explain that due to some stupid red tape called the Performing Animals Act of 1925, and in the outside world, crucially...
Hello, this is for continuity. There's actually nothing in here. Because this actually isn't directly after I just filmed with those clips. I think it's January the 13th. I filmed all of that in the end of November, December time. And thankfully, I just wanted to sort of like come in and say, thankfully, my skin is not as bad. Which is such a relief. Really such a relief. And yeah, like, I just thought it'd be cute to check in at this point and just think about that. Luckily, my skin isn't like that all the time. And that's something that I forget, I think, because, you know, it's quite all-encompassing when you have really bad skin. So I feel grateful that it's got better. And yeah, it was kind of wild editing that little 3-minute section because I filmed that I felt really sad about my skin, and I felt really trapped, and I felt really unattractive and really gross, and like just to see me in that footage is quite sad. But I think it's important that I'm glad that I filmed it, and I'm glad that I'm going to make a video about this, because it's something that's so personal to me. And on that note, I was thinking, you've seen these pictures. I made a post on Instagram just talking about a degree piece that I made, my final degree piece called Soothe. I've just been feeling a bit uninspired recently, and it was nice to look back at the archives of like a time when I felt so creative. And I think I'm going to insert the rehearsal clip.
She said, you can do anything you want, she said.
And it was a piece all about eczema in my skin, and I set up a circular. I was performing in the round, and I had my different creams in 5 different creams dotted around the circle, and I did basically like a topless. It was more of a dance than acting, because there was no language. I just used breath as my sound, so I'd breathe in and then breathe out, and that was sort of the rhythm of the whole piece. And I felt so creative at that time. And the whole premise of the piece was about soothing the body, soothing my eczema with moisturising, and how much of a corporeal, integral thing that is for me to feel happy because if I don't moisturise my skin, it just feels awful. So it was nice to look back at that, and it kind of links to this, I think. So I'm going to include it in this video. And I was just looking through these photos because I just felt so creative at that time. Like, I was in my 3rd year at uni. Can you see them? And these aren't even to do with, I guess it was about my body, because the piece was about skin. And yeah, like, I don't know. I just loved it. I felt so creative, and I was just making imagery and doing things that were just instinctual, and like I felt so inspired, and I've not really been feeling that inspired recently, so I need to get back on that. But yeah, I just think it's nice to check in at this point and be like, yeah, my skin's better. And it's, nothing lasts forever. I think that's the moral of this, Fletch. You don't need to, your skin's going to go in and out of cycles, and that's fine. But the main thing is realising that it's not forever. But yeah, this is the video really. I don't really know what the point of this video was, mainly just to document a time in my life when I felt a bit crap. But hopefully my skin will stay good, and hopefully I'll be inspired again. I need to get back on my inspiration. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for some more. There's more coming, I'm sure. See you later.